We have unsealed 3 indictments that collectively charge 5 Chinese nationals with computer hacking and charge 2 Malaysian nationals for helping some of those hackers target victims and sell the fruits of their hacking.
Thanks so much for doing the call. 2 quick questions.
The Chinese defendants targeted well over 100 victims worldwide in a variety of industries and sectors that are, sadly, part of the standard target list for Chinese hackers. These criminal acts were turbocharged by a sophisticated technique referred to as a supply chain attack, in which the Chinese hackers compromised software that providers around the world had and modified the provider's code to install backdoors that enabled further hacks against the software provider's customers.
That seems like a pretty interesting mechanism used here. Can you just give us more details?
These intrusions allowed hackers to steal source code, customer account data, and personally identifiable information. Using their access, the hackers not only compromised an individual company, but also used their access to compromise a company's customers, extending the effects of their crimes.
Resistance worked, how long they were involved, and is there any evidence that...
Several of these defendants also defrauded video game companies through manipulation of in-game resources to increase their illicitly obtained income. These for-profit criminal activities took place with the tacit approval of the government of the People's Republic of China.
From Malaysia are going to come back, but talk to me about the frustration to put these...
Ideally, I would be thanking Chinese law enforcement authorities for their cooperation in the matter, and the 5 Chinese hackers would now be in custody awaiting trial. Unfortunately, the record of recent years tells us that the Chinese Communist Party has a demonstrated history of choosing a different path, that of making China safe for their own cyber criminals, as long as they help with its goals of stealing intellectual property and stifling freedom.
So these 3 indictments, ladies and gentlemen, essentially are trying to telegraph to the world that the Department of Justice, the FBI, the U.S. Attorney's Office will fix, find, and indict cyber criminals in any corner of the world, be it Malaysia, China, Eastern Europe, Western Europe, and bringing them to justice here in the District of Columbia.
All right, thank you everybody for joining. This marks the end of the formal